Hello, hello, friends. Happy weekend. Today we have Bai Suzhen by JMoat13. Normal 6x6 Sudoku rules apply. Sounds good to me. We have a 6x6 puzzle today, so we're using the numbers 1 through 6, once each in every one of these boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. We'll have to figure out where those digits go. We have a region sum thermometer. Oh, region borders divide the white line into segments. Okay. The sum of the digits on each segment strictly increase in value along the line. Direction must be deduced by the solver. Ooh. So we have different segments for the line. If we start here and we follow this line around, we get to a region border where we go into a new box. So that becomes a different segment. And then we follow the line and then we get to a region border and this becomes a new segment. So this, whoops. Can I not move diagonally? What's happening? Okay, there we go. This will be a new segment and et cetera, et cetera. Each one of these segments will have to increase in value. So the sum of these three digits and then the sum of these three digits, we'll have to figure out which way we go. But maybe this is smaller and this is a bit bigger and then this is a bit bigger. Or maybe this is smaller and then this is larger and then this is even larger. We'll have to figure out which direction we're going. And I'll figure out how to draw lines maybe if we need to. All right, sounds good to me. As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to send a puzzle. How do we want to get started? What do I want to think about? What do I know about sums here? This is only 2 cells. Do I have other ones that are only 2 cells? Oh, I just caught that. This is 3. This is also 2. Okay, but then this is 4. So the smallest that this can be is 10. If this were to be the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, that would be 10. The biggest this can be is 5, 6, making it 11. So I think the direction I need to go is that this will be the smallest end, and then we're going to get larger as we go this way. Because if this was 10, and then this was fine being 11, this could be 12 at a minimum, and then I would have to get something bigger than 11 here, but it's only 2 cells and I've already used a 5 to 6, so that's not going to work. So this will be our smallest end, and then this will be bigger, bigger, bigger. This will be the biggest sum. How do I want to think about this? Well, I know from previous experience in a 6x6 puzzle, this is 21. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 sums to 21. So the sum of this segment plus this segment is going to be 21. I wonder if I could do something interesting with that. I'm not sure. The smallest this could be is 6. Maybe I need to do that. This could be 6, 1, 2, 3. This could be 7, 1, 2, 4. So I do know if this is 6 at a minimum, this is 7 at a minimum. This will be 8 at a minimum. So I can't use a 1 here. I could do 2, 6, 3, 5, or something bigger than that. So this would be 9 at a minimum, and this would be 10 at a minimum. So this would either be 4, 6, or 5, 6, but definitely a 6. Okay. 10, 11 at a minimum, 12 at a minimum, 13 at a minimum. But if this is 6 for 1, 2, 3, this is going to be a bit bigger. I have some space to work with. But this spot is important. This is either 4, 6, or 5, 6. It has to include a 6. 10, 9. This was at least an 8. Okay, an 8 if I can't use a 6. I could do 3, 5, or I could do 4, 5, but I have to use a 5, I think. Yes, if I don't use a 6 and I don't use a 5, the biggest I can have is 3, 4, which is only 7. And then this would have to be 6 or lower, and this would have to be 5 or lower, which doesn't work. So this is going to have to be 3, 5, or 4, 5, but definitely a 5. Which means this will just have to be 4, 6. That makes things easy. This will be a 1, 2. So this is 8. This is 10. This will have to sum to 9 for sure. If this is 8, the only way this works is if it's 7, which is 1, 2, 4 in 3 cells. and this will have to be 6, which is 1, 2, 3 in 3 cells. And I have some cool stuff happening. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is going to have to be a 5, 6. I actually know if this is 1, 2, 3, this will definitely be a 4 and a 5, 6, so this won't be a 4. This will definitely be a 4. I have a 1, 2, 3. What else do I need up here? I need this digit up here. And then a 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I wonder, is there more I can do with this? These all, they point sideways. I don't have anything pointing up besides this 3, 5. I can't put a 3 or a 5 here. Oh, the only place 3 can go is right here. Look at that. Yeah, I have to have a 4 here and I have to have a 3 here. So this won't be a 3. And because of this, the only place in this box that 3 can go is going to be right here. Nice. This can't be a 5, so the only place 5 can go is here. Meaning this is going to be a 6. This won't be a 6. It'll be a 4, 5. Because I definitely have 4 here. This is a 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can do more. Ooh. Okay, 5 doesn't go here. This is gonna be definitely a 3 and then a 4, 6. 3 doesn't clean up anything here. 6 doesn't clean up anything here. This is the 3, 5 pair, so this will also be a 1, 2, 4. I need to get 9 here, so I could look at some options here. This one's a little more tough to pencil. I definitely need a 5 here. I know that. But other than that, I have some options. I have a 1, 2 pair. This is definitely a 3, and then a 4, 6. So, what if, I mean, I could do 3, 5, 1. I could do 4, 5 could go here. I have other options. I might come back to this. I know this is 10, and I know this is 9 plus 6, which is 15. So at a minimum, I would have 10, 11, 12. This, let's say this could be anywhere between 12 and 14. And this could be anywhere between 11 and 13. Okay. Let's look at this box because I have some Sudoku with 6s. 6 will have to go here. I need a 4 over here, which I don't know about yet. And I'll need this 3, 5 over here. Okay. Maybe something here. I don't know a whole lot about this box though. I just know that 6 has to go here somewhere. Something with a shape or a geometry of something. I don't have... Everything in this column is on a line, but that's okay. I could think about outside. Maybe some options here. I said this was between 11 and 13. Is 13, 14, 15? Yeah. So if this is 11, this would have to be 10. If this is 12, this would have to be 9. If this is 13, this would have to be 8. So this is either 8, 9, or 10. I can't put a 6 here. So this could be like a 5, 3, 5, 4. 4, 6. What else do I know? I definitely have a 1, 2 down here. Maybe I need to think about that. Oh, I have a feeling one of them is going to be stuck going here because I won't want a 1, 2 on this line maybe. This is a 12 at a minimum. Okay, I need both 1 and 2 down here. What if I put them here? Is there any way that this could get me a high enough number? 10, 11, 12. So 1 and 2 would make this a value of 3, and this would have to be a 9. That won't work. So one of the 1, 2 needs to go here. This is going to be a 1, 2, and then a 3 or a 5. If I don't, I want to think about the 5. So if I don't use a 5, the biggest this could be is 2 and 3. I forgot already, 10, 11, 12. So if I did 2 and 3, that's only a value of 5, and this would have to be at least a 7, which is not going to work. So I do need to use the 5 here. There you go. Meaning this will be a 3 and this will be a 5. That doesn't change anything here because these were already in a pair there. So this is definitely a 5. and then a 1 or a 2. So I also just know these digits are 3, 4, 6. I want to start there actually. It also means that a 5 needs to go here, which is probably pretty cool. This is a 1, 2, 3, so this won't be a 3. This is going to be a 4, 5, 6. Definitely a 5 though. Okay. Options between 12 and 14. If I have to use a 5, what if I did 5, 1? Is that possible? That's only 6. So this could be a 6 and I could get 12. That would be fine. As long as this works out. But I don't have to use the 2. Do I have to use the 6? The biggest this could be is 5, 2, which is 7. So the smallest this can be is a 5. This has to be the 6. I hit a key. Whoops. This will be a 4. This will be a 3. 4 doesn't go here anymore, and 3 doesn't go here anymore. Totally fine. This will be a 5, 6. That's cool. This could still either be 5, 1 or 5, 2 though. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I don't know yet actually. Okay. Let's look here then. This can't go to 13 anymore because this is 12 at the biggest. Sorry, this is 13 at the biggest. So this is either 11 or 12. I know that this is a 5 or a 6. Maybe I want to pencil what my options are on this line. Or pencil what's an option here to see what I can do. This is going to be a 1, 2, 4, 5, but it won't be a 5 because of this. So this is actually just 1, 2, 4. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except it can't be a 5. Is there any digit that has to go here? No, 1, 2, 4, 5 all has options. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, shoot. Okay, that's a lot of options, more than I was expecting. I'll definitely have a 3 on the line. 11 or 12 if I'm definitely using a 3. Oh, this is the only spot 3 can go in this column. I have a 1, 2 pair now. I took 3 out of here because of this. Oh, that makes some things interesting, meaning I have to have a 3 here. What else can I do with this? I could shade for 1, 2s probably. Maybe. That I don't know if that would help me. Okay. One of these is definitely a 3. And then I have, this is the only place a 5 can go in the column. That's not true, Kathy. 5 is gonna go here or here. Okay, actual options. What's the biggest that these 3 cells can be? 2, 3, 4? 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9. I might be worried about being too big with these numbers. I'm stuck between 11 and 12. What's the smallest this could be? 5 and a 1, 2, 3? Yeah, that's already 11. Ooh. I could do 5 and 1, 2, 4. I could do 6 and 1, 2, 3. All of these are still possible. Well, I definitely need to use a 1. If I did 2, 3, 4, that's already 9, and that's way too big. So I'm definitely using a 1. This is not a 1. Oh, and I have to use a 3, don't I? So 1, 2, 4 was not an option. I have to use a 3. What if I did 1, 3, 4? Maybe I can take out 4 since I have to use a 3. Ah, that would be good. If I did 1, 3, 4, that's already 8. Plus 5 brings me up to 13, which is too big. So I don't think I want to use a 4. There you go. This is definitely a 1, 2, 3. 5 or 6 still works with that. But this can't be a 4 and this can't be a 4. 4 also can't go here, so this is a 5 and this is a 4. This is a 5. This can't be a 5, so this is a 5. I have a 1, 2. I have a 1, 2, 3. It might come in handy to do some shading. Oh, I could still use a 4 on the line, couldn't I? I was thinking maybe I won't have a 4 here. I could probably also look at this closer. Because I know this has to be 9. Oh, did I clean this up all the way that I wanted to? This is a 1, 2, this is a 1, 2, 4. Definitely a 5 down here. 6 has options. Okay. Here, I didn't pencil this because it's basically just not a 3. Um, this will be 9 for sure. If I did a 6, this would have to be a 1, 2. Is that an option? I could put a 5 here. If this was 1, 2, 6, that might be okay. That might be okay. I'm not seeing anything immediately wrong with it. Okay, what if this is only a 3? This would have to sum to 6, and I do 5, 1. Okay, I'm missing something. I have a lot of options still. Can I clean up Sudoku better? Let's just try shading. This would be pink, this would be orange, this would be pink. So the one that goes down here would be orange, and then this would be pink. So this would be orange, and this would be pink. This is pink, so this one is orange. This is pink, so this is orange, and this is pink. Dang, I need a pink in this column. Because of Sudoku, this is pink. Orange is going to go here somewhere. I don't know if that helped me. Because now I still have options for 4. Huh. This is a 3 for sure. 4, 6. 4 goes down here. 4 could go here. Maybe I need to think about could 4 go on this line? If I'm trying to get 9, this would be 4. Yeah, I do 2, 3. I have too many options. What am I missing? um, I need to get 9 here. Maybe I can think about this. If this is 9 and the whole box is 21, then 21 minus 9 is going to be 12. So I need to get 12 here. But I'm not super worried about that either. Maybe there's a combination here, actually. Maybe I could have cleaned this up more. This is 6 and 5, this is 11. So I either have 12 or 13. This is 6 for sure. 6 plus 5 is 11, or 6 plus 6 is 12. So this total is dependent on what orange is, but this total is dependent on what this is. If this is 1, this has to be a 5. Can I do something with that? If this is 1, this is a 5. Maybe I need to decide whether or not a 4 goes on the line. I tried looking at this before, but I think that's really all I know. This needs to sum to 9, this needs to sum to 12. If I put a 4 here, then I need to get 5 here, which would be 2, 3. A 4 here would make this a 2. 5 would go here, so this would be a 6. This would be a 6, with this being a 1, which would be bad. Okay. Right? Because if this was a 1, this needed to be a 5. But if this is a 2 for a 4, 2, 6, then the 5 goes up here, and this is a 6. Okay. Okay. So this being a 4 is bad because if I do 2, 3 up here, this being a 1 and a 6 is broken because of this 5. This doesn't work. Okay, so I don't want a 4 here. Ah, but still, what does that tell me? This is just not a 4. I don't really like how that ended up working out. I could still have a 4 here, here. I still have a 4 here, here. That wasn't, well, 5 has to go here or here. If this is a 1, this has to be a 5. So if 5 goes here, this is a 2. Well, then I just do 5 to... Oh, that's a lot of what-ifing, though. I'm missing something. I could do both 1 and 2, the pink and the orange. I could do both 1 and 2 here, and this could be a 6. That would be fine. There's probably too big of digits here. Like, I don't want to do a 6 here. So 6 has to go here or here. 6 will go here or here. 6 will go here somewhere. If this is a 5, this would have to be 4, but I just do 1, 3. 1 and 2 work here. 3 is an option if this is 6, because I do 5, 1. 6 is an option if this is 3, because I do 1, 2. These are all options. There's got to be more with this. 6 plus 5 is 11. 6 plus 6 is 12. This is either 11 or 12. This is either 12 or 13. They can't both be 12. So if this is a 1, this can't be a 6. But I don't know what to do with that. Is everything else correct? 6, 7, 8. This is definitely 9. 4 definitely goes down here. I have options for 4. Shading for 5, 6 maybe? No, I would need to include the sums in there. I'm stumped. I might be stuck what-ifing this. This... If this is a 5, and this is 1, 3, then this is a 6, and this is a 1, and this is a 2. That's fine. But if this is 6, then 1 and 2 are interchangeable, and I wouldn't get anywhere. Oh, here you go. If this is a 6, then I can't have 5 on the line, and I'm stuck with 5 and 6 here. There you go. That breaks. I can't use both 5 and 6 here. One of them needs to go down here, and I can't... Okay, there you go. I can't use 5 and 6 in the same row. They can't go over here, so they need to go diagonal from each other. 1 in each row, but I can't do this diagonal because then the line gets too big. So I need to use 5 and 6 on this diagonal. Right? How does that work then? If I don't use 5 or 6 on this line, then I'm stuck with 1, 2, 3. No, something else is wrong with that. Oh, I'm not limited to 6 in this column. That's what it is. Okay, so I did figure out what was wrong. I just need to put the 6 here. Okay, I can't put 5 and 6 in the same row because this breaks. I also can't put 5, 6 on a diagonal because that would make the line too big. I can't put 5 and 6 on this diagonal because then I'd be stuck with 1, 2, 3 on the line. And so my only option left is to put 5 and 6 in the same column. There you go. This has to be a 6. This will have to be a 5. I need to get 9, so this needs to be a 1, and this needs to be a 3. This won't be a 3 or a 6, it's a 4. This is a 2. There you go. This becomes a 4. This becomes a 2. All the pinks are 1. All the oranges are 2. This is a 6, so this is a 5, and this is a 6. This sees a 3 and a 1, so it's a 2. This is a 3. This is a 4, and this is a 6. Oh my golly. There you go. Oh, this one also. This needs to be orange. Forgot that one. This one needs to be a 6. We got there! Oh my gosh. Like this puzzle. Oh, I got tripped up on that one for a bit. That was tough. I got really stuck on that one. And I wonder if I could have gotten that sooner if there was something else I missed there. The direction of the line was nice, figuring that part out, how my limits were in my 2 cells over here. We're sure it could be fine to get a bigger number in 2 cells, but to have both of the 2 cell segments in the same box, that limits my digits, and there's like really a maximum that these could be. And then having a 4 cell segment right next to the 2 cell segment also really limits what I can do. What did I end up with? 11 and 13 up to 15, right? Nice. Nice. Oh, I'm curious to like go back and watch. I think I just didn't notice I could put a 6 in this column still. I think I knew that the 5s needed to go in this column, and I was just thinking 6s were the same, but that wasn't what I was limited on. I could still use a 6 in that column. I think that's just what got me stuck. Or I wonder if there was more I could have figured out with this also. But I'm glad I saw what-if options and I chose not to use them, because I knew there had to be a better way, right? Very nice puzzle, JMoat. Let me know how you all did in the comments.